get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Heading south on the way back to the Midlands to get Christine sorted, hopefully, and we'll be back heading north again to my Western Isle. Oh dear, never mind, another hiccup in Vanlife, eh? Deja vu, after hauling my backside way down south again. We're back at Woody's. Good old Woody. I'll have to park up, see if he's get the gate open, get me into his compound. Oh blimey, here we go for another round of fixes with Christine. Catch you later, guys. This guy's just set out the van, just put it out the door. I'm here at Woody's compound. This is the first day. I came here about where is it, 9 o'clock now. Been here about 6 hours. We're here tomorrow as well, and probably the next day for a couple of days. Right, just a progression walk update. Lovely to see Woody again. I do love meeting Woody. He's a lovely lad. He's one of my best buddies in Vanlife, and we've met all over the UK, various places. He's actually in bed now, and it's 9 o'clock. He's been in bed an hour, goes to bed at 8 o'clock, because what he's doing is acclimatising his world clock in his head for sleeping, because he's off to Malaysia, Indonesia, all over those places. He's going over there for a few months on a little jolly. He loves that part of the world. Apparently it's so cheap to live over there, and it's such a wonderful place. But so hopefully enjoy that. Obviously Jay's staying at the compound. He'll be carrying on the work, because Jay's one of the major mechanics here as well. So that's all good stuff. Right, just a progress report. First thing we did was sort the wipers out. It was the seized, I thought the actual rotation system under the windscreen, where the wipers are connected to, the two bolts where the wiper blades are connected to, that had seized solid, absolute solid as a rock. Took a bit of releasing. These guys got all the equipment and the various specialist oils that you need to do that, and they've done that. They've lubed all the joints back up, reconnected the wiper blades, and bish bash bosh, we got wipers. Got window wipers on Christine, so no one get blinded and have a crash when it starts to rain, or I'll be able to drive now when it's raining instead of sitting still till the rain finishes. I've had no wipers for a few days still. That's also, I know it's seized. I could hear that motor burning, so I knew the motor was all right. Thank God the motor hasn't broken, but that would have been a cheap fix anyway. But that's the wipers sorted. The next task was the starting issues with the glow plugs. Now we all know it's the glow plugs. A lot of people have commented saying it's the glow plugs. I had an assumption that it was the glow plugs. And this morning, before I started to come to Woody's from, where was I, in Wigan, not too far away from Stoke, down on the M6, I pulled over for the night. It took me about an hour to find a bloody camp with a hill. When I found a camp, there's a car parked in front of me. There weren't no cars there when I parked there for the night. In the morning, there's a car right in front of me. So if I wanted to roll down the hill, I always have to wait for that bloody car to start. Anyway, I just tried a little trick that I thought, because obviously when you turn the ignition on, the glow plugs come on, your glow plug light comes on. Once the light goes out, then you're supposed to start. But what I didn't know, which Woody told me, and the mechanic here told me too, I didn't know it at the time when I tried this. When you turn the ignition on, the glow plug light comes on, and then after especially from really cold starts, it'll be longer and longer the colder the ambient temperatures around the engine in the mornings. So when the glow plug goes out, in the real cold situations, it's usually about 10-15, anything between 10-15 seconds. And as soon as that light went out, I'd start it, and obviously I had no joy because it weren't working, so I had to bump start. But what Woody and the Jay told me is when the glow plug goes out, there's another 5 or 6, 7 seconds before you hear a click, and that's the glow plug going out. So turning the ignition on when the light goes out is too early. You've got to wait for the light to go out, and then wait another 5 seconds for the click of the heaters going off. You'll hear a distinctive click after the light's gone out. About 5 seconds later, that's when you turn the ignition on. But anyway, this morning I tried something because I thought, well, if it's a glow plug, plastic, I'll turn the key on and off a few times. So what I did, turn the key on once, 15 seconds, the light went out, turn it off, turn the key on without starting the engine, turn the key on again, the light was on for 10 seconds, then off, then back on again, the light was on for 5 seconds, so obviously it was getting warmer and warmer and warmer as I was doing that. I did that about 7 times, then I cranked it, then I turned the starter motor, and it took about 10 seconds to start, but it started without a bump start for the first time. And I don't know how many bloody days I've been bump starting the last bloody, finding hills everywhere. It's been a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But anyway, it started. It took about 15 seconds, 20 seconds cranking, but it did start. So it just shows you it was the glow plugs. But anyway, they've been investigating the glow plugs once they've fixed it. Good morning, guys. Let's turn the camera around for you and update you what's going on. Watchya, how are we all doing? We're not doing too good, I'm afraid. We've sorted some of the issues out. The surging that I had, the window wipers, that's all been sorted. But this starting issue with Christine, it's becoming a major problem now. It looks like the glow plugs, all 4 glow plugs have gone. So they're not putting enough, they're just not firing up as they should. They're firing up slightly, but come to cold weather and we struggle with starting. So all the 4 glow plugs have gone, which is a bit disastrous, which can be disastrous, because removing glow plugs from these old 30-year-old engines can be a big issue. They can snap, and if they snap, you're leaving a bit in the engine, and it's a major stripping the engine, getting the bits out, reboring. So it's a major issue if they snap. But we've got no choice but to go for it. Even if we just change 2 of the 4 that's gone, that'd be enough to get us going. So what we're doing now, we're warming the engine up, getting it up to optimum temperature, lubing all the glow plugs ready to have a go at getting them out. And we've got to go for it. It's a big risk, we've got to go for it, get them out, and if they snap, then it's I don't know what happened then. It's off to a diesel specialist, and I don't know. All a bit downhearted at the moment. We've just got to hope we can get these 2 of the glow plugs out, the easy accessible ones, and change them. But say if they snap, we're in deep trouble. Oh dear. Getting the engine warm. Cheers, guys. Hi guys, back at you. No joy. Those glow plugs are not coming out. They're solid. They've been in there 30 years. Maybe 2 of them, or 1 or 2 of them were knackered when the engine went in a couple of years ago, because it was a swap out engine a few years ago, wasn't it? So maybe a couple were knackered then. They should have been checked by the fitters then when they put that second-hand engine in a couple of years ago. Or it might have been 3 years ago now, I don't know. But no doubt there's 2 of them knackered when it went in, or maybe 3, I don't know. And eventually the last one's gone. So where are we at now? Wood and Joe have just gone away. They've gone to do an MOT on another truck. So what's the options now? He's going to have a word with his a specialist in these specialist in the engine blocks, and he's going to have another word with the specialist and see if he'll pop down and see if he can get them out. And other than that, it didn't snap the one we tried to come out. It just won't come out. It's just continually turning, so it won't come out. So whether they have to be bored out, I don't know, but I don't know a lot, but it's a big job apparently. But what we can do now to get by, at least it hasn't snapped and dropped in the engine. That would have been catastrophe if the end would have broken, it was snapped. But that hasn't happened. So, but I can get by. Apparently, we can use Easy Start. Just spray a bit of Easy Start in. I know it's not good for engines over a long term, but if I get another couple of years out of the engine, I'll be happy with that. Then think about getting another swap out engine put in, or even just the cylinder block, just the top. Get a new one, refurbish. Put new injectors in a second-hand cylinder block, but that may be a thing for the future. But at least for now, we'll be able to get through winters, hopefully, when it gets really cold and I struggle with the start. Just spray a bit of Easy Start into the filter, and that'll kick it off, that'll get it going. So it's not the end of the world as such, though it is bad bloody news. Oh dear. You can see there, they've been working away, and you can see the state of the engine block there. All those injectors, they all look a bit manky, but we've done all the earths, we've done all the cables. The actual stuttering has stopped since we've re-earthed the engine and done various things to the choke kind of thing, the filter. So that's juddering has stopped, so hopefully I won't have that juddering, which was a major issue with the van going up hills and whatever, and every time the tank was getting a certain level it was juddering. Whether that has cured that, hopefully that may have cured that now, because it turns over and it purrs like a kitten now. Before it used to surge every now and again, which was the air getting in there, you know, or water or whatever. So that may be cured, so fingers crossed on that issue is cured. But regarding the starting issues, it's going to be a little spritzer into the filter on cold mornings, so at least that'll get us by. So that's where we're at the moment. Poor old Woody and Joe have been working the nuts off trying to do this. They tried the best, but it's a complete nightmare if it all goes wrong. They really are. Lots of garages won't even touch them. Lots of garages won't look at them because they know there can be an issue getting them out. If they snap, it's a big problem. It's engine out kind of thing. Re-skims and refits and boring out and all sorts of palaver. So at least we ain't got to go down that road, because they could have snapped when we tried it. They could have snapped and we would have been in big doo-doo. That would have been the end. It would have been another, probably cheaper to get another engine in the end. But if we can just get the cylinder head, I may look at that in a year's time or a couple of years time or something. Hopefully we can get by for now. Well, that's an update anyway. I know there's been lots of suggestions from you guys, thanks very much. But what a nightmare, I thought the gods may look down on us and favourably give us a result, but no. But hopefully we'll have a solution with that spritzer, and that'll get us by and get us through winters. Summer's no issues, at all, because obviously you very rarely use the heat, you know, the glow plugs. The glow plugs we're trying to get out. You very rarely use the glow plugs, and it's the glow plugs that are a problem. Nightmare. Glow plugs are a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Nobody will touch them. But hey ho, I'm waffling on now. Right, I'm going to try and chill out, try and relax a little bit. It's been a bit tense today with everything, thinking that's going to, the glow plugs are going to snap. But the glow plugs are, they're cheap. They're cheap enough to put in. If you can get the buggers out, that's the thing. So at least we can keep rolling, hopefully. I just want to get back out there. I just want to get back out. Catch you later, guys. Right, you lovely people. One back to country. Hopefully I'm not so bloody gloomy today. But an update for you. Just pop it outside. As you can see, we're not at the compound. We're not at Woody's. We're out. You recognise this camp, it's just down the road from Woody's. I did a video on this place before I went on the Dales, before I headed north when I came to Woody's last time to do the work on Christine, the suspension and everything. So we're back out. What's going on? What's going on with Christine? Well, we got in touch with a specialist, and they more or less said what Jay and Woody said, and you know, I thought as well that it's a refurbished cylinder head that's needed, and one that's been refurbished, where we can pop new glow plugs in, because that's the issue. Glow plugs, what a nightmare. So the glow plugs are not working at all. So where I'm at the moment, what we're doing, what's the plans now? Well, apparently this morning when we tried the van with the spritzer, you know, with the easy start, started first time, started like a dream, just a little squirt, not too much. You got to be careful with that stuff, because it can deteriorate the engines and the cylinder heads and everything over a long period of time. You know, I'll only be using it once or twice, perhaps a week, if that, when I'm up in the wilds, when I've camped up for a few nights, when we need a little bit of a kickstart. And you know, in the warm weather, it's no problem. It's quite mild today, so no problem at all. She'll start straight away. But now we've got the spritzers. I've got a couple of cans on board, so that'll keep us through the winter. So lovely jubbly. So she starts. Christine can start now. I haven't got the hassles of finding hills and bloody bump stops and all that, and the worry going on my head. Am I going to start today? Is it she going to start today? And all that crap that's been going on the last couple of bloody months, which is lovely. So that starting issue. We've got over the glow plugs issue, even though that's got to be sorted, folks. In a year's time, well, not year's time, around about the end of August, July, when the MOT is due on Christine, I'll source a refurbished cylinder head. We'll get some new glow plugs, we'll fit them in, we'll do it at Jay's around about August, and then Christine will be sweet as a nut then. So lovely jubbly. So there you go, that's the update on the glow plugs. Now the other issue that I had with the van, as you know, was the stuttering going up hills, and she was really stuttering to the point of cutting out sometimes. She's getting worse and worse, and we had an idea that it may have been the fuel pickup in the tank and all that. Loads of people suggested fuel pickup, filter and everything, but I don't know what magic Woody and Jay did. They did some with the air intake, the choke. I don't know if it's a choke on these or what, I don't know whether it's a choke mechanism, but they did something with the air intake. They lubed that up, adjusted it and everything. Obviously we checked the filters, we re-earthed the engine as well, re-earthed everything in the engine as well, and she runs like a dream now. So for at least a year and a half, I've had a stuttering issue. It's just got worse and worse and worse and worse as time's gone by, to the point where it was almost not making it up slight bloody hills, you know, the mountains in Scotland and everywhere, and the Dales where we come from. She really struggled to get up, but now she purrs like a kitten. So the stuttering is sorted. So everything's sweet in Christine for the time being, you know, for 12 months or so. Everything is sweet. So we'll get that engine block done eventually on the next MOT. So there we go. Happy bloody days. Oh, I got a smile on my face. Yeah, Woody and Jay, oh, they were amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I met Woody a few years ago now. I've seen him a few times over the years in various camps all over the UK, Kingdom, Scotland or whatever. What a fella. It's such a pleasure to know that fella. And he's a diamond, he really is a diamond. And Jay as well. Jay knows what he's doing, he really does. He's the bee's knees, I tell you, when it comes to old kits like this, which is lovely. It's lovely to have someone like that can sort your old vans out. It really is, and they've been fantastic. Thanks Woody, thanks Jay, and Jay's son as well. Thanks guys, and we'll see you at the end of August, July, to get this new head on and get all the glow plugs sorted. I will be doing a video on Woody's place, so any Vanlifes out there want any work done, that is amazing. He just wants the, you know, it doesn't charge a lot at all. There's no exorbitant prices. He'll do anything on your vans, your welding, your clutches, anything at all. It's just give him a ring. But I will be doing a video on him, give you all of Woody's details of his setup that he's got there, so all you guys can enjoy not only Woody's company but his expertise with Jay as well. Cheers guys, lovely. Right guys, oh, she's after squirrels, this little Bulgarian nutter. So what I'm going to do, we're going to carry on with the journey. We're going to carry on with the plans of going up to the Western Isles. We're going to carry on wintering on a a Western Isle oil. I'll let you know what the oil is. Most of you know by now anyway, or have guessed. I'll let you know what the oil is very soon. So we are cushy. I'm so bloody happy. I just need to chill down now. You know, I thought it was the end of the day. I would have to go back to my bloody Norwich lock-up flat place and park Christine up there for the winter and go back to bricks and I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back to the bricks and bloody mortar. I've been in this bloody van now for over 4 years, living in it every single night, even at my daughter's, one of my postal address in Birmingham, where my garage was. I won't use that garage no more, even though they've been good over the past. I will use Woody in the future for MOTs and all the work, and we'll do that at the end of August, July. Sky's barking. Sky's barking at the squirrels. Sky, all right. So you're lovely, jubbly. Sky, shut up. Wait, pack it up. So lovely. So we're all cushy. So yeah, I thought I would have had to abandon my winter tours and just done summer tours with the way Christine was starting. But now it's all sorted. So I thought I'd have to go all the way back to bloody Norwich, 200 miles or whatever, and sit at the old lock-up and flat. But now it's all sorted. We're still living in the van full time, which is brilliant. I don't want to go back to bricks and mortar where all my stuff is. I don't want to do that. I love living in the van. Even at my daughter's, when I used to have the MOTs in Birmingham, she had a room for me. Dad, she's come and stay. That's now I'll sleep in the van on the side of the road in the street. Don't mind. So you know, it's I can't do bricks and mortar. I really can't. Does me head in. I just love, no matter where I am, I love sleeping in Christine. Right, so there we go. Here we go. How about that, eh? Good news. We're out here in the country. I'll chill down here for a couple of days. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to do no filming for the next couple of days. I'm just going to have a rest. I'll still be working on YouTube because I've got lots of backlog media files from the Dales tour that we've just done. I've got those to come up, so I'll pop those up the next few days, keep you entertained. So lovely jubbly. So watch out for those. Those will be coming up in the next few days, and then we'll crack on to the wintering series tour on country up to the Western Isles. Lovely jubbly. Thanks for all your lovely comments. You've all been so sweet, so kind, every single one of you. All your lovely messages of support and help, and you want to chat and all this, and how's the van doing, how you doing and all this. It's been a bit stressful, you know. I suffer with stress and anxiety after losing my sweet girl. It's something I have to handle. It's getting a lot better now with Vanlife. You know, you get issues like this which puts me down, but as everyone says, there's always an answer. There's always a solution up there somewhere. We've got someone looking down on us, Christine. There's always an answer. There's always a way to sort things out. We've got through this latest issue. That's the update for you. Thanks for watching. Love to all of you. Big hugs, and you all stay cozy, and watch my videos on the Dales coming up next few series, and then it's Western Isles of Scotland to my bonny wintering homeland, and we'll find a nice island where we can settle down till early summer next year. 6 months on an island. You going to join me? Hope you do. Watch out for the videos coming up on the Dales, and then it's up north. HG back. Stay cozy. Thanks guys. Thanks for all your support. I love you all. Shall I? The smiles back. Catch you later.